Do you like the end of The Killing?
I was just talking about the end of The Killing. That's one of the great endings.
Did you were just talking about that?
I was just talking about that scene yesterday.
To who?
To Riley. I was talking with
John C. Riley?
Yeah. I was working on this thing that he's working on, and I was talking with him about it, and we were just talking about endings, and that one came up. And
Sterling Hayden.
Oh my God! If I could go, if I really could build a time machine, I'd go back, and I'd work with Sterling Hayden. He'd be at the top of the list.
Great.
Are you a big fan?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen any of his great YouTube interviews, sort of late in life with?
When he's got the beard, when he's writing the books.
Yeah.
I don't think I have.
Okay.
Go see him.
If you want to stay up until 4:00 in the morning tonight, go check these out. I mean, they're great, amazing.
Well, he was sort of like tormented, right?
Very tormented
because of the McCarthy stuff.
That's exactly right.
For some reason, 70 millimeters seems to be the perfect frame size for Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Is that a compliment? That's true. It's true. It's funny because I was just, I tried to walk around the Kubrick exhibit for a second beforehand, and they've got a great still of Charles Laughton from Spartacus. And I know Phil doesn't really know Charles Laughton's stuff very well. He just doesn't. But they remind me of each other in their kind of, and not only their hamminess, which can be so great, but but don't think that that's just what they do. They can do everything, and that kind of skill as a comedian, as an act, as everything, and just absolutely watchable. And talking about needing 70 millimeters to film them, I think Charles Laughton was the same way. I just feel that way. Some actors are like that, Some actors you wouldn't think Phil Hoffman the way would be a great person to fill a movie screen, but to me he is. Yeah.
You said it initially, and it's like bears repeating. It's like that inability to speak about something makes it mysterious, and it's like, I don't know. It's like, are we gonna sit? Do you want to have a conversation about 2001? I don't want to have to try to describe of the feelings that I get from it.
Yeah,
and I guess that's one of the great joys that I still get from seeing a movie is the inability to speak about it is a lot more exciting to me than. Fucking piss off. Is the I don't know.
The cinema, it's the pause.
Because it's too many words. It's a waste of time. It's like I felt it.
Yeah.
And that's I don't know. I'm one of those people that would prefer, certainly with many films that I really enjoy, to not talk about them.
Yeah.
Or just be like, it's enough to say like, yeah, it's fucking great. You should see it.
You met Tom on the set of Eyes Wide Shut?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
That's better than Little Nicky, a little bit. I went and met him and then met Kubrick and Nicole Kidman, and I'll take that one with me.
Yeah.
There's a story that I read somewhere that after a couple of takes you said something to Kubrick. And then something like, you only need to do 3 or something like that? Or
no, we talked about the size of his crew. Because he had like 6 people.
Amazing.
And I said like, God, that's you got a small crew. And he was like, well, how many do you use? And it's like one of those moments where you really have to assess like a fucking 100.
Yeah.
That's too many.
Yeah.
That's a very good point.
Yeah.
I was going to London. I happened to be going to London to promote Boogie Nights, and I went and met him. I got to go to the set, the Eyes Wide Shut set. And
What was that like?
It was amazing. I met Stanley Kubrick, which is like meeting,
Stanley Kubrick.
The king. Yeah.
Well, let me just say that I don't think there's anybody that hasn't been influenced by Stanley Kubrick. I mean, I can't speak for other directors, but it feels like, what he did was kind of a watermark for all of us, just to say, like, this is how you should sort of treat what you do, and this is how you should address it with a kind of attention, compassion. And I was lucky enough to meet him, and it was a great privilege, great honor, and everything else. I think I've said this before. It's no big mystery, but it was like he was nice to me when he knew that I directed Boogie Nights, but he was much nicer to me when he knew that I wrote it. Like, it was like, there was a difference.